Hey ladies, welcome to Pros of Eden. And as promised, I told you all for a minute that I would be sharing my skincare routine. Many of you have asked, what do I do to care for my skin and my beauty routine? And while this channel is not just about, those kinds of things, I do want to bless the viewers with anything that I feel can help you feel more confident as a woman of God and to be your best self, right? So I don't mind sharing even those type of things that have been a blessing to me, because in all things, even with my skincare, you all, I ask the Lord to guide me, order my steps, show me what products to use, what to stay away from, what to embrace, and He's always been faithful. And so let's get into it. So the core of my skincare system is Obagi New Derm. I have been using this for years, since I have been in my 20s, and I am now 43. It is the core existence of my skincare. I do not stray away from Obagi. I have been using it for over 20 years, and I'm a firm believer in Obagi, okay? So as far as the cleanser, I do not use the cleanser in their line. I actually use Cetaphil because it's gentle. I've always used it, and I've always had great results with Cetaphil. It is an over-the-counter, drug-counter skin cleanser, but it works. It's dermatologist recommended all the time. You don't get any better than that. So for $13, you can go and get Cetaphil Gentle Foaming Cleanser, and it does the trick. Now, I will say, to take off my makeup every night, I use coconut oil. I use coconut oil in the shower as an oil to help to moisturize my skin, and I wash it off. I am a firm believer and double cleansing, and also coconut oil is just, it's been working for me and I keep it in my routine. Been doing it for years. So number 2, toner. I sometimes go back and forth with the toner. It's supposed to help your pH balance, keep everything in line, and I use it, then I run out, and then for a couple months, and then I'll bring it back in. But I always keep it in the routine. Then a vitamin C. I'm a firm believer that we have to have a vitamin C. It's anti-aging, and typically I use the Obagi one, but I've been trying cheaper ones that go in the middle of the road. This one is Timeless Skincare. It got such great reviews. I said, well, let me try it out, and I'll be honest, it's great. Skin Cerulic is the one that I really adored. Then there's Obagi. Skin Cerulic is just super expensive. It's like $200 for about this amount, and it lasts maybe 60 days, and I'm just not going to pay that every 60 days. So what I do is kind of like a hack. I will use it every 6 months or once a year, and I will stretch that out, you all, and to get all those great benefits that are within it. And then I typically go back to the Obagi vitamin C. All of them are amazing, but you need to have a good vitamin C in your routine. And yes, I don't mind spending money on my skincare, my health, what I eat, all of those things. I don't mind spending money. I don't skimp in that area. I don't go to eBay to buy my products. I don't even go to Amazon. I go to the source because I want to make sure that it's not expired and that it's authentic. And we know we live in a market where there's so many things that, if you got such a great deal, well, you got to question, is it authentic? You pay for what you get. And also be careful, even when you go onto these sites like Derm or all these other skin stores that say they have the Obagi. Yes, they do, but they have the FX version. That is the non-prescriptive version. And while that's great if you're kind of like rotating from the prescription to an off prescription, but if you are wanting to get major results, you want to get it from a dermatologist so you can get the prescriptive. I have the prescriptive version. I use the prescriptive version because I want those benefits, and it's around the same price. So just go to your derm or go to a skin spa or whoever services and sells the Obagi New Derm. Look it up and stick with the prescription, okay? You'll thank me later. All right, so the next one in line is number 3. That's in the Obagi New Derm products. Is clear, and what it is hydroquinone, and it just makes your skin even, so you don't have little age spots, freckle spots, all of those kind of things that can happen over time. So number 3 is very powerful in keeping the skin even. Number 4 is the Experderm Forte, which is great for exfoliating the skin, getting all of those dead skin cells so that you have bright skin, smooth skin. And I have the Forte. It comes in a gentler version, but hey, your girl went right for it, the Forte. I've been doing that for a while. Number 5, this is only used at night. Number 3 and 5 you use in the PM, and this is kind of like the number 3, but it's called the blender, and you mix it with your tretinoin, y'all. That's a game changer. I've been using that for over 20 years, you all. What it does is it gives your skin this tightness, this firmness, this glow from the inside out. I'm not sure. I'm talking to you about tretinoin. You have to get that prescription. You blend it in with this. That's why it's called blender. And voila, you got something wonderful happening at night for your skin and lots of rejuvenation happening. These right here, these are by Dr. Dennis Alpha Beta Peeling Strips. These are amazing. I use these in the morning before I actually do right after my cleanser. I do this, and it's really good as far as just making your skin even, minimizing pores, so you just have like this. You can hear people talk about that glass skin where it just looks seamless. So it just improves your tone and uneven skin texture, all of that. And these are by Dr. Dennis Gross, and they're well worth it, ladies. They're well worth it. Remember, you have to take care of yourself, you know, and so it starts, I tell all of my young women, it starts when you are young and your teenagers. Take care of your skin, and your skin will thank you when you're in your 40s, right? But it is definitely something that you have to be doing. You have to take initiative to care for your skin. With that said, when you have all those products on your skin, you must have an excellent sunblock, especially my ladies of color. If you do not put a sunblock on, you're going to end up, you see people with age spots, dark spots, freckles out of nowhere. All of those uneven hyperpigmentations often come because people, they use hydroquinone, and it might be a cheaper quality or whatever. Then they don't put sunblock on, and then they have all of these issues. So you want to make sure that you use high quality medical grade skincare products, especially when you're dealing with hydroquinone. Do not go and get these over-the-counter hydroquinones like Ambi and damage your skin, because in the long run, that's exactly what you're going to do. So yeah, and you want to make sure you use a high-quality sunblock. This is a SPF 50. And also, ladies, throughout the day, I have another little mini clear sunblock, which is for makeup. I put it on top just to ensure that I'm touching up throughout the day to make sure that I'm reapplying. That's really important. You do that one time, but you're out in the sun all throughout the day. And guess what? That sunblock that you put on at 7:30 a.m. is not going to carry you to 5 p.m. By noon, you need to be reapplying, you know, some type of sunblock. And I wish I brought it with me to show you all, because I can't even think of the name, but it's awesome. It's for makeup specifically, and you just dot it on, and it doesn't mess up your face, your makeup. Also, I always keep a hat with me. Yes, women of color, I always have a hat with me, because you want to still, it's a double layer, sunglasses I put on to protect your skin. So always keep a hat with you. Always keep a large pair of sunglasses with you. Even keep in mind with your hands, always put sunblock, lots of sunblock, because when you're driving, guess what? Your hands are, you know, getting some of that sun as well. All right, so now here's the fun part. I want to share with you some of my essential makeup products that I love, starting with the foundation. All right, one of my favorite foundations that's been in my collection for years is NARS Sheer Glow. I love NARS Sheer Glow because it's just not too much, but it's just enough to give you a polished look, a glow. That's the name, NARS Sheer Glow. But recently, you all, I have been loving Giorgio Armani Silk Luminous foundation, which is what I have on, because it's so sheer, but it gives you a little bit more coverage, up to a medium coverage, but not overly so. I love it. So that's my thing right now, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I love a good bronzer, and Christian Dior, well, they have it for you. And I love the casing. It's so luxurious and pretty, and I don't know. I'm a sucker for packaging and it's a beautiful bronzer. It actually is just, it's like butter. It goes on, and it's natural looking. So I love that. Christian Dior. All right. One of my favorite lipsticks is from Charlie Tilbury. I love her because she just has great lip color. And I love the Pillow Talk in medium and the Very Victoria. I love lighter lipsticks, rosy lipsticks. I love more of the natural lipsticks. That's what I tend to gravitate towards. And Charlie Tilbury, she has a great selection. I love her Pillow Talk Blur lip gloss. I have it on right now. It's just, I don't know. I like it. It's light, it's pink, it's fresh. It does it for me. It does the trick. When I'm not wearing lashes like today, I wear YSL mascara, and I like this. I often go between this and Christian Dior, and I'm going to be honest. I want to say that Christian Dior might have it by an edge, but I love the packaging of YSL's mascara, so you know. And let's see, last but not least, this is Airbrush setting spray. I love to set my makeup once I'm done with it, and this is by Charlie Tilbury as well. It is really good too, and it just keeps your makeup fresh. So y'all, that's the core of my skincare. I do other things such as micro needling. I do a lot of masks. What else do I do? Sometimes I will do nano needling, which I have a couple videos up for you all if you're interested in what that is. I do nano needling at least once a week or at least once every 2 weeks if I'm not lazy about it. You know, you have to keep the routine. But I do the micro needling at least every 6 weeks, and it is definitely a game changer, and it takes your skin to the next level. But besides that, y'all, I don't do anything else. I don't do like Botox and all of those injections and things like that. I keep it, you know, natural. But I like to play around with makeup. But the core of my skincare, again, is obagi Nuderm. So I hope that helps you and it blesses you. Remember, if you're seeking to get the obagi Nuderm, the prescription grade, you'll need to find a dermatologist in your area or a skin spa. Do not go to the ones online because it's not going to be RX. It will be FX, and that will prolong your results. You want to get more bang for your money, right? So I hope that was helpful. If you all have any questions, anything that I did not answer that you would love to know, just, you know, hit me up in the comments and I'll answer your question. But that's it. Y'all have a lovely Friday. Be great, be the light, and have a blessed evening. Bye.